Hello students, I am Monica Seni, your computer teacher. Today we will read lesson 1, Computer, a storage and memory device. We will discuss data, information, basic storage units and a brief of type of memory in this lecture. So students, you know that a computer cannot work on its own. We need to enter characters and instructions into it. Only then it will work. So what we enter into the computer like alphabets A to Z, digits 1, 2, 3 up to 0, special characters like hash, dollar sign, less than, greater than or equal to sign. These all represent facts and figure are called data. So the definition could be data is unorganized facts and figures. Now when we process this data, when the CPU process this data, it becomes information. So the definition of information could be that the processed data is known as information. Let me explain you this by taking some examples. Let me take an example from our daily life regarding data and information. Like your father goes to market and buys some cloth to stitch a kurta pajama. Now here in this, cloth is considered as a data and kurta pajama is considered as information. This is raw data. Cloth cannot be worn without stitching, okay? We cannot wear it without stitching. So cloth is considered as raw data, and when it becomes kurta pajama, it becomes meaningful to us and we can wear it. Now let's take next example from computers. Like your teacher had fed some information from some marks of your class into the computer and wants the highest scorer of your class. Now the data that she entered into the computer, your marks, is the raw data. But when the computer process this data and give you the output as the highest marks, this is called the information. Another example, like you book your railway tickets, you give all your details like from where do you want to start, where do you want to go, on which date you want to go, and how many people are traveling with you. This is the raw data, but when the CPU or the computer processes it, gives you a ticket. This is information. Students, let's discuss data storage unit. Whatever you feed into the computer, your computer converts it into machine understandable code called machine code. A computer understands only two states, either on represented by 1 or off represented by 0, and we say these zeros and 1 as binary digits or bits. The data stored in your computer memory is in the form of these zeros and ones called bits, and they are measured in bytes. When we combine 8 bits, it makes 1 byte, and the 1024 such bytes makes 1 kilobyte. 1024 kilobytes make 1 megabyte or 1 MB. When we combine such 1024 MB, it makes 1 GB, and this list go on till 1024 ZB, means zettabyte, makes 1 zottabyte. Now student, let's discuss types of memory. Every computer has certain amount of memory. The memory capacity determines how much data and information your computer can store, either permanently or temporarily. Now your memory is divided into two parts: internal memory and external memory. RAM and ROM, as you see in the diagram, are considered as internal memory, and hard disk, CD, DVD, Blu-ray disc, pen drive, memory card are considered as external memory. We will discuss internal memory today, and we will discuss external memory in our next class. So what are internal memory? The internal memory is also called primary memory or the main memory. It is used to store data and instruction when your computer is working. The data and instructions stored in this internal memory are erased when your computer is off. It is the fastest mode of computer data storage, so it's always easy to fetch data and information from this memory. Now this memory are of two types, RAM and ROM. RAM means random access memory. It stores data temporarily. Whatever you store in this, it will erase when your computer is turned off. It's like a blackboard. Whatever you write it, after the class you erase it. Now you cannot see it again. It's like this. When your computer is turned off, you cannot see it. The another type of memory is ROM, means read only memory. It holds the startup instructions to make your computer to work or use. The instruction written into this memory cannot be erased. Because it's read only memory, you can only read. It retains information even when you turn off your computer. The data written in this memory is not erased even when the computer is turned off.